Hey guys, this is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome, and if you guys have already been subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for subscribing. We also have a giveaway going on right now, so please do check my description below for all the giveaway details. I would be announcing a winner on January 5th. The rules are pretty simple. Just be subscribed to my channel, put a comment below with your Instagram handle so that I have a medium to contact you. But let's talk about today's video. Today's video is a New Year's look, but this is the makeup look that we came out with. It's a pretty smoky eye, but with like glittery look. So if you guys want to see how I achieve this look, then please keep on watching. So let's start. I'm first gonna start with my eyes. For my eyebrows, I already applied e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil and I'm in the shade medium brown. And I've applied a tape on the side of the eyes just so that I get like a clean eye look because we're gonna go with a smoky eye today. So I'm gonna apply a concealer, and this is ColourPop's No Filter Concealer, and I'm in the shade medium dark 32. And I'm just gonna buff that so that that concealer acts like an eye primer for us today. Whenever you're applying the tape around your eyes, make sure that you have like applied it on your hand 2-3 times so that it's like not super sticky, because we definitely do not want to tug under our eyes. Now once that is all blended, for my eyeshadow palette today, I'm going to take my Dose of Colors Friendcation palette. Now first I'm going to take the shade called Basic and I'm going to apply right on top of the entire eyelid. And this is basically like my skin tone color. So it'll act like a great base so that all the other shades can flow on top of each other very smoothly. It's not super unique, but very necessary in my opinion. Unintended, the next shade that we're going to go is Necessary. So I'm going to take that and apply that on my crease. You don't need to worry about like fallouts or anything because we've not done our face. We're starting off with our eyes. Do you guys have any plans for New Year's? If you do, let me know. Leave it down in the comment section below. What are you guys doing with your families? I really hope this madness like gets over with and 2021 would be a better year for all of us. Now once we have that crease shade blended all across, now I'm going to take the shade called Girl Bye. It's a mauvey pink shade from the palette. And directly blending it on top of that crease shade, but just a little more lower, so that we have like a smooth transition from the darker to the lighter shade. Now to get a little more warmth, I'm going to take the shade called Churro from the palette. And again, I'm going to concentrate this more on the outer corner and the inner corner of the eye. Now I'm going to take a little more denser brush and I'm going to dip into the shade Girl Bye again. And I'm just going to deepen up my inner and the outer corners. Now we've left our center of the eyelid bare, and that is where we are going to apply our black gel liner. Now if you have any gel liner, do apply that. I do not have any gel liner with me, so I'm going to apply a kohl pencil. Anything would do. Gel liner would be a little more easier, I would say. And I'm going to apply that black on the center of the eyelid. I'm definitely not taking this towards the inner corner. Just keeping it in the center. And then we'll start blending it across. I'm going to take any black eyeshadow. I'm using my Milani's Soft and Sultry palette and I'm going to dip into the shade called Naughty Night. And then lightly I'm going to buff it towards the edges of the eyeshadow. Now once that is all blended, now I'm gonna dip into the shade called Try Me, and this is that black with a ton of sparkle on it, and I'm gonna use my finger and apply it right on top of that black eyeshadow that we just applied. Now I'm going to take the same crease brush and I'm just going to blend over it. Now once we have that all set, I'm just going to take off my tape. See how that gave a little more like a clean edge. Now let's move on to the face and then we'll get back to the eyes. So for my face, I really want like a little bit more of a glowy primer. So I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Dewy Primer. So I'm going to apply that on my face. It's a very subtle sheen, but it does give like a beautiful glow to the face. And once we have that primer, let's go on to the foundation. For my foundation, I'm going to take my L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear, and I'm in the shade Golden Sun. And for blurring my foundation, I'm taking my IT Cosmetics foundation brush in the number 101. Now for my concealer, I'm going to take my ColourPop's No Filter Concealer. Now for my cream bronzer, I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty's cream bronzer in the shade Teddy. Now for my blush, I'm going to take my Tower 28 blush in the shade Magic Hour. For my powder, I'm going to take my CoverGirl's Clean Fresh powder, and I'm in the shade Light. And for my face, I'm going to take my Maybelline's Loose Fit Me powder in the shade 25. For my bronzer, I'm going to take my Milani's bronzer in the shade Suntan. I'm just going to bronze up my face. Now for my highlighter, I'm going to take my Ofra's Rodeo Drive highlighter. I'm going to apply the same highlighter on my inner corners and also on under my brow bone and my regular area on the tip of the nose, bridge of the nose, and on the cupid's bow. Now we're going to go back to our eyes. I'm using the same Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil in the shade Black Love on my waterline, on my top waterline as well as on my lower waterline. And then I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line using the shade Necessary and Girl Bye. And I'm going to connect it to my outer corners also, just so that everything like flows smoothly and be connected and like just gets connected. Now I'm going to apply some liner and mascara and I'll get right back. For my liner, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Mega Liner, and for my mascara, I'm going to take my Grande Lashes mascara. Now after that, I'm just going to set my face using my Milani's Make It Last setting spray. And for my lips, I'm using my ColourPop's lip liner in the shade BFF3. And then for my lipstick, I'm going to take my Pat McGrath Matte Trans lipstick in the shade 1995. And just to give it a little more of a glossy look, I'm going to take my Maybelline's Lifter Gloss in the shade Stone. And that's my final look. If you guys really enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post next. I generally upload every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!